In the view of this estate, I do not comprehend the presidential debate. In view of the presidential debate, the State of the Union of Joseph Robin Biden justifies the hydrocor valuation at $8 to $12 billion, making a private individual net worth of $2.6 to $4.5 billion. Rogoman Anderson Thayer Sadowski, also known as RATZ Incorporated, a division of WeWork Incorporated. A view to asking Hall of Famers with one broadcaster on each side on Thursday or Monday Night Football for royalty rights and John Michael Sewell Madden King. And the view of the state, I as your nephew, I'm actually your great nephew, to be exact. Margaret Eldon Anderson Ford. And the view of the state, Leonard Arthur Vanderbilt Helmut Reynolds Owens. Patricia Catherine Gavin Kaylee Owens. Co-chairs with Reginald Jeffrey, Rockefeller Ames Brewster Eisenhower Kennedy. Ian Jobs, Tudor DeBartolo, Tudor Emil Larkey Packard DeBartolo. Candace Eliza Gasser Lawson Jones, and Jones LaSalle Banking. In the view of the state, I, Zachary John Thayer, the Baron of Essex by birthright. In the view of understanding the IPO assessment of the hydrocor, 167.19, 172.97, 177.94 with a 215 IPO, starting at an 85 to 120 class round funding. I'm asking the view of the bank and the Eldon Anderson estate, or the Eldon Anderson Thayer estate, in view the Rockefeller Vanderbilt, and the view of applying the jobs to Bartlow and Tudor Capital Minute. The board chairman, Leonard Arthur Vanderbilt Helmut, the nephew of the owner of the Tampa Bay Bucks, and Jeffrey, current owner of the Atlanta Braves and the Oakland A's, as well as the Seattle Kraken, a minority owner of the St. Louis or the LA Rams and the Las Vegas Golden Knights. In the view of understanding Jerry Eldon Anderson and Sharon Eldon Burroughs Anderson, are Mitchell James Eldon Anderson's Grandpa Jim's siblings. A division to fully invoke a proprietorial bid for the Chelsea football team as an ownership. We are officially submitting at present a $2 billion offer in view of the Chelsea football team. Speed Eigenvalue Matrix Operation N. In the view of understanding the next assignment. In the view of the FEMA administration order. The 10 lowest bound schools in view of the 2-year treasury note. At standard aviation to a draft. I, Zachary John Thayer, choose not to identify that my own net worth. In the view of day-to-day management, I am a mental health patient. In the view of understanding the state, I do not understand my father, John Kevin Anderson, the Duke of Essex, his father, the Earl of Essex, being the governor and vice presidential nominee in the 2000 election, with his father being Leslie King, King Leslie King, the 38th president of the United States, and his other grandfather being Sheldon Eldon Anderson. In the view of the model estate, I am also asking Carol Ursi Thayer, in view of what was his presidential nominee in the 2000 election, James Thayer, as a fiduciary order. We are submitting a bid for the Chelsea football team professionally. I'm asking Darlene Nicole Olson Abbott, and that to round out the board of directors of the operating bid request in view of the state. This would allow Chelsea football to go public on the NASDAQ as a communicational wonderment in view of Essex property management, in view of understanding Cerberus Capital. Warburg Pincus ID number 786127. California State Guard Card 642836. And, more importantly, Federal Identification Number 4318190. In view of the state, does not comprehend rational exuberance or day-to-day management. In the view of applied expression and application, the next fiduciary application is the Senior Community Development Block writer for the Upjohn Institute, the same position I applied for in Sonoma County and was told I was the most qualified. In view of understanding the rest of the giveaway in Rogeman Anderson Thayer Sadowski, or in the HydroCorp valuation at 2.6 to 4.5 upon IPO, I am writing off all but $1,000 a week for the rest of my life in the view of paying for the 10 lowest schools in the country upon running for county commission and then U.S. House of Representative in the state of California. Mike Thompson, Jared Huffman, and more importantly, Nancy Pelosi. I wish to ask for your political endorsement, as well as John Garabini, and that which one of the four of you will directly ask me, as Leslie King asked me to directly take Nancy Pelosi's seat when she is ready to retire. I would like to know, Ms. Pelosi, if you are comfortable that within the next 2 years, in view of forward movement. At present, I am 36 years old, and I do not comprehend my own application. By June of this year, IPO assessment will be fully optimized. In the view of the state, retail data analyst, staff service analyst of the Federal Emergency Management Association, and what is believed to be a promotional application to the U.S. House of Representatives. Ian Jobs, I would like you to consider running for governor. And Tudor DeBartolo, you can run even with the green card as far as state rep in the state assembly, but more importantly, you can even run the Secretary of State. And in view of model, Jeffrey, I love you. But where Kathleen Hayes has wondered, welcome to travel for your honeymoon, as far as I see it. And I will see you in April. John Kevin, your son doesn't comprehend.